Hey, good afternoon. Shane, Bureau Pacific Motorsports, here with a really fun little Ford Ranger that I was able to get out of a really fun collection of cars, kind of a friend whose father passed away. Really cool little truck here. We're here with our 1993 Ford Ranger Splash that came out of a group of 6 cars we bought. We got the Celine back there in the background and little 86 GT, and there's a couple other fun cars that I'll be sure to share kind of what that garage looked like. So this was a fun little truck. He bought this truck for his kids to learn how to drive a stick shift on. So this is one of the higher mileage rigs out of the group with 54,000 miles. So did some fun wheels, very era correct mini truck, 1993. So for those of you who are in your 40s like myself, this was kind of the ultimate group of cars. So normally we walk the rig and kind of show you flaws. This does not really have any. This thing is, as I like to affectionately say, that drives my business partner nuts, spotless, if you will. So we've got a tiny little rock chip right there that you can zoom in on. A really tiny one right here. I'll take good photos of all this. A little one here, and this is probably the worst on the whole truck. That is the worst on the whole truck, that right there. So really cool little truck. We'll kind of keep working our way around. All of these rigs were garage kept, sat on lifts, full documentation with all of them. You can see just how, I'm not sure photos are going to do this one justice, just how clean it looks. Does have some older tires on them. Chose not to replace the tires just to kind of show that that's how long, you know, these rigs have kind of been stored and all set on chargers or started up every once in a while. So this one has a really fun little era correct stereo. You can see the little amp rack in the background there. We got some very fun era correct tweeters pointed right at your head when you're driving. Keep working our way down. There's nothing to really show you. Kind of a boring video, but those are kind of the best videos when I'm not pointing stuff out. So really clean truck. He kept the logo here in the back. He wasn't a big logo guy, so a lot of the Lightnings and stuff we bought, I just got some of the OEM logos back on them. So this one is just as clean as it gets. It does come with the original wheels and tires as well. If somebody wants those, I'll have good photos of those. We're gonna do a good drive video on this one. And this is just a really fun, cool little truck. Every piece of documentation since new, window sticker, all service history, everything since day one on this. So we'll do a quick drive video and show you that everything works. Should be a good one. All right, so we did the walk around video on this little guy. We're gonna do our drive video now, show you everything works as it should. So I'll fire it up and then we'll jump in and take it for a spin. All right, so current mileage on this one is 54,826. So really cool little truck. This is kind of one of my favorites out of the bunch here. AC works on this one, blows nice and cold. So cool little truck. Like I said, this was a really fun group of rigs to snag. We'll do our best little drive video on this one. So as I kind of mentioned earlier in this video, this gentleman kind of just replaced, his company car, if you will, every couple of years. This one he bought for the for the kids to have. You had a son and a daughter. So this is kind of what they drove around in. So really cool little truck. Probably should have ended up keeping the Ford Lightning out of the bunch, the 94, but probably should have kept the Ford Ranger here, but as clean as this thing is. So you'll see it drives really good. You know, it's a little lowered truck. It's got a little drop on it. Drives nice. Everything was done right on all these rigs. This one, everything works as it should. Chose to keep the big old amp in here. I'm sure it comes with all the original stereo equipment, but if you're going to have a little lowered Splash Ranger on color matched wheels, you might as well have the amps in the back and all the fun stuff. So super fun little truck. We'll drive it, get it up to speed, show you everything's working as it should. Lights, everything works. Wipers. So we'll take this one on a quick little rip. As I kind of mentioned before, we're driving on some pretty old tires with some pretty expired tags. So we won't venture too far from the homestead. So see, this one goes down the road nice and straight, shifts, no issues. So super fun group of cars. Again, this is another one somebody's gonna be really happy with. These are tough to find anymore in this kind of condition. So really excited to see where this one gets to call home next. These have been a blast to have around. Just like I mentioned before, I keep mentioning, super fun group of 6 cars to bring home. So good luck, bidders. I'm always available all auction. If you have any questions, leave a comment, and we'll do our best to answer them. And this one will be no reserve, so it's going to find a new home. So good luck, everyone.